As a mother, your commitment to your kids knows no bounds. You stay up late, you get up early, you clean, you cook, you move things for them, you take them here, you take them there, karate, soccer. Whew, it's a lot. And let's be real, it's hard. It can be downright exhausting. It can be overwhelming, and it's often stressful. From the constant demands of the kids to the constant pressures from society and the outside world, it's easy to get overwhelmed. It's no wonder that many moms are frustrated and experiencing burnout and fatigue. That if you're feeling drained, if you're feeling frustrated, if you feel like you're treading water and barely keeping your head above water, you're not alone. Today, I've got 3 big helpful things that will help you as a mom to combat stress, to help relieve tension and stress, to sleep better, to cope with all the BS better, and to stay healthy while you're moving a million miles an hour taking care of those kiddos. So moms, if you've got the mom spot, that spot between your neck and the middle part of your back that comes out on your shoulders, that just seems like it's a brick wall, always tight, worse towards the end of the day, and it's just where you hold all your stress. You find yourself like this. This is for you. You found it. This is yours. We want to help you feel less tired, less worn out, and less emotionally drained. So if you are one or all of those things, or in your mom group, you know, a couple others that are, please help us get the word out. Share, shoot them a DM, post it to a Facebook group, send a carrier pigeon, write it down, mail it to them, the whole 100 and some characters of the YouTube link. Get shared around. We would appreciate it. So this past weekend, Bennett turned 6 weeks old, and Haley and I are kind of in the midst of figuring it out. It's crazy. I've been taking care of kids and moms for 10 years now, over 10 years, long time. This is our first, and it's a different world when you're in it yourself. And so I understand, I get it. And I often wonder, how is it possible to not be stressed and exhausted as a new parent, whether it's your first, like us, or your third, second, fifth, I don't know. Can only imagine what having twins or triplets would be like, make your brain explode. I get asked that a lot by moms when we have an appointment talking about them, because oftentimes kids are coming first and moms are coming in kind of second and seeing, but they're questions of, "Hi, you know what? I'm pregnant. I guess I signed up for 9 months of feeling like this and then 18 years of feeling like that." It doesn't have to be that way. And you don't have to resort to medications or pounding down acetaminophen or 4 or 5 Motrin a day to handle it. So let's talk about some cool things that will help you to cope, sleep, handle stress, and be the best parent for your kids that you can be. Mom stress, it's real. That constant tension headache you get, the stiffness between your lower neck and your shoulders and your shoulder blade, that mom spot I talked about earlier, the wearing out of the adrenal glands and the exhaustion, your thyroid going crazy, metabolism all over the place, hormones going wild, and emotions going wild. This is real life, and it's real life for many moms. You are not alone. That's the biggest thing. The great news is this is something we help with a lot. Many moms have told us that when we observe and approach them from a neurologically focused type of chiropractic care like we practice, that it's big. Life-changing has been used a couple times. That's not my words. Those are what I've been told. But let's think about that. Does it change your life if you sleep better? Yeah. Does it change your life if you have less tension? Yeah. If you're at that 3 a.m. feeding and you're not feeling like your neck and shoulders are on fire from hold the baby and looking down, does that change things? Yeah, definitely. And it's just such a great thing to see. It's such a good thing to see, and it's why I do what I do. So here's how it works. And from a neurological perspective, when we look at the 2 parts of the nervous system, that autonomic nervous system that we cannot control, it works automatically. You've got your fight or flight system, your stress response, your sympathetic side. And then you've got your rest, do all the other things, build, assimilate nutrients, digest, normal bodily functions. And those are the parasympathetic side. We would like to be in the parasympathetic side most of the time. Sympathetic side is important, but what we often see with that tension through the neck, through the shoulders, through the headaches coming up, that constant tightness and stress, that pushes us into that sympathetic state. So if we are looking at taking care of a mom who's having some of these mom stresses, mom pains, mom, whatever you want to call it, the mom not normals, the mom commons, but not normals, then by addressing the strain in that sympathetic system and allowing that parasympathetic side to flourish and function, we restore normal function to the vagus nerve, to the autonomic part of that nervous system, and we're hitting just the right spots. It gets the pent up nerve in the stress and it kicks it on the run and it puts the stress in the fight or flight mode, not you. So if you put these three things into your daily routine and work on it as consistently as possible, it will make a large difference. Number one, obviously, get adjusted. Neurologically focused chiropractic care, looking specifically at the balance between that sympathetic and parasympathetic system to aid your fight or flight response, is going to help. Easy as that. Number two, spend time on exercise and movement. Prioritize it. It could be a quick run. Could be doing some yoga. Could be hitting a CrossFit class. Could be a HIIT class. It could be some kettlebell work. You name it, which we like to talk about that stuff too. So hit me up with questions. I like this stuff. And last, you can look at some neuroadrenal support supplements. Supplements, remember, are something that we need to supplement because we don't get in our full diet, but they can help a stress system. The important part of it is they won't fix a stress system. They will help it. So keep that in mind. So the next question comes up. Well, what does this look like? How do you know when you see a stressed individual, and how can you tell? Well, that 3-part scan in our office, that insight scan that looks at the ability of your body to regulate itself, the way that your body processes information and exports it into energy, and then also the heart rate variability, which tells us that a direct balance between the sympathetic and the parasympathetic parts of the nervous system and how they come together. By those 3 things, we can map out exactly what parts are stressed and what parts need care. And that's the really cool thing, because we can objectively look at it, we can apply math to it, and we can come up with a plan. And everything works better with a plan. So if this hit a chord, if you are dealing with some mom stress, dads, if your wife or your significant other is dealing with some mom stress, I know, man, I get it. You want her doing this. You want her to address these 3 things. When mama's happy, everybody's happy. I've learned that. I've learned that in the best way. So ask me a question. Share this out. Get this word out. Let's help some of these stressed out, overtired, not sleeping, exhausted, fatigued moms to find what they need. Let's help them thrive, because when moms do great, kids do great. And that's my goal. I want to see all of these kids flourish. I want to see these moms nice and happy. I want to see them dealing with stress, the normal things they got to do, get it out, and kicking butt. If you've got more questions, hop on our website. You can sign up for a free phone consultation with me. It's completely free, no strings attached. You get 15 minutes time to ask any questions you want, and we'll talk about this. We can give you a little bit further depth information so you have a good understanding of what's going on and how we can help. I can't wait to talk to you. It's been great. I'll see you soon.